So for all of us that are on here, and for many of you, you are making this transition. You are having the growing pains of moving from the independent person, I am the contractor, I am the technician, I do the activities, to me becoming a leader. And this is one of the most important things for any of you that have goals of building a team, building a business that is more than just you. You must realize that just because you own a company does not make you a leader. Being a leader is an active noun. To lead people is an active verb. I have to read, I have to surround myself, I have to train myself on being a leader, I have to train myself on emotional intelligence, I have to train myself on what accountability looks like, on holding other people accountable, on being able to make sure that they are focused and on task, right? All of those things are completely different than, for those of you that are real estate agents, than going on listing appointments or making cold calls or holding client appreciation events or smiling at an open house, right? All of those things are different skill sets. For the same thing, if you own a nail salon business, right? Maybe I'm very good at doing nails. Maybe I'm good at setting appointments. Maybe I'm making sure that everything is set up in the space so that the people who work there that are our technicians have all of the materials that they need, that the calendar is moving well, that our POS system is working so that we can process credit cards. Well, none of that has anything to do with hiring talent. None of that has anything to do with making sure that our community knows that we have a nail salon. Has nothing to do with making sure that people come back to us as opposed to going anywhere else, right? Those are all different skill sets. And so realizing you're wearing multiple hats, and that's also going to require an investment of time and time management. How much of my time is focused on client acquisition, on new business, right? How much of my time is focused on customer service, our current business? How much of my time is focused on contract to close, or what happens in terms of client retention so that we can start this process again? So we are working on, Shantae and I are working on a course that we're already kind of lab testing with our people within the Michael Reedy Organization and our coaching clients. But this is really about developing a C.A.R.E company, right? And C.A.R.E stands for an acronym of client acquisition, client retention, and client experience. Again, on that notepad, just as you were putting down systems for client retention, I want you to go and say, do I have a clearly identified system for client acquisition? Do I know where our people come from? Do I know why they raise their hand? Do I know what's bringing them to us, right? Then client retention. Am I investigating why people keep coming back to us? Why do they keep choosing us? And or what are we doing to stay top of mind if we're in an industry where it takes months, if not years, before we would have a repeat customer? And then actual customer experience. The customer experience is what's going to bring people back. The customer experience is going to be some of those things that are there. So a perfect example is I had a past client. That past client referred someone to our team. The person that was referred to our team did not work directly with me. They worked with another member of our team. Deal closed, everything was done, right? Checks were cashed. I had a conversation with my past client, who is the one who referred that client, because my past client is thinking about selling their house within the next 6 months. And my past client had to go, hey, just want to say that they didn't want me to say anything, but they had a less than stellar experience. I want to make sure that that doesn't happen to us, okay? As a company, as a leader of a company, I have to inspect what didn't happen for this customer experience from the team and for the person who was referred that was not in alignment with what my past client had experienced and probably had vocalized of what she has experienced with myself and the team, right? There are indiscrepancies if that is not universal, right? Someone asks you, where should I go for dinner? And you go, oh my goodness, I love this place. And then they go to dinner and they have a horrible experience. Are they ever going to ask you for a referral to a restaurant ever again? No, I think you have bad taste. The pasta was garbage. I'm not paying $20 for something that cost the house 85 cents to do, and then the service was bad on top of it. If you think that's great, sorry, I don't care about your opinion. And you're like, oh my God, that's rude. That's exactly how people function. And so we have to make sure that as a company, that we are delivering consistent experience, right? And that has as much to do with you as it does with everybody else that's a part of your team.